Okay, so we're gonna head out where the ship is pointing and go out a little bit to the left of this. And usually when you come out of an SRV, you come out the other way. And I was afraid that was gonna happen. And you have to turn around and go the other way where your ship is facing. Alright. Let's go prospecting! Cue prospecting... That. Try it again. Cue prospecting music here. Producer, start it now. I hope he chose something good to play. Give us something to look forward to as we're prospecting. Such exciting prospecting. Now what I'll do is I'll try to look for a guide on how to do this because it's not obvious. Look at the radar above the little signal indicator above my radar. I'm basically following that. And if you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't done this, it's kind of an art form of sight and sound. And it's kind of cool how Frontier implemented this in the game. But right now, we're looking for nickel. And we only need one for a single roll. Right? So I found some methyldecyl, right? Okay? That's how you pronounce it. Don't ask me how I know that. And we're gonna shoot this with our SRV guns to extract the minerals. And the way we extract them is very similar to how you do it in a ship. You open your cargo scoop and you scoop it. But in this case, we're gonna run over it. There we go. And the good news is, ooh, I got arsenic already. And carbon. That's amazing that I found arsenic that fast. Arsenic is pretty rare. But I need it for, mainly I need it for Felicity Farseer. Promotion to mostly aimless. Wait. I got an Explorer rank for doing this? Well, that's not gonna look good on my record. You're supposed to be Commander IPewPewOnly, but I'm seeing here in my records that you have an Explorer rating of mostly aimless. Going exploring tonight, Mr. PewPewOnly? Actually, it wasn't actually exploration. What I was actually doing was actually I was going out getting engineering for my big guns on my Vulture, and oh, Mr. IPewPew. Guess we're gonna call you iScan only from now on, huh? Find any Earth flags lately? I could probably start a video series with these new characters I just created in my brain right now. I'll give myself some pips to engines, yeah. But yeah, I'll see if I can find like a good guide for this, because it's kind of hard to explain without me breaking out the pen and paper and, well, not the pen, the epic pen and drawing, and I mean, I'll link you guys to something that's already been established. Hey, we got another Brunswick Walter Concrete. Yes. Don't ask me how I know how to pronounce that. These are words that you probably don't know. So it's fine to sit there in ignorance. Hey, we got some nickel. That's what we wanted. We wanted the nickel. Grab it first. Hey. Okay, so we get universal cartographics for discovering materials. So this is giving us Explorer rank. We'll explain that to the people when they make fun of my name. When they call me Commander iScan only, I'll be like, actually, guys, this is cause I was engineering materials. I was getting engineering materials, and you know, the very first time you find the materials, and when you get the material, and you get actually universal cartographics give you Explorer rank whether you want or not. So unless you guys are not going to engineer your ships, you're probably going to be mostly aimless too. All right, we're in the hills. I didn't want to go. Cool. I didn't want to go over here, but I'm following the signals, and they've kind of led me in this direction. So this is where we're going. Hills can get a little bit rolly, as you saw when I just took a dive there. But these hills actually aren't too bad. They could be much worse, and they're not. And this is heavy gravity, so sometimes heavier gravity leads itself best to the SRV. You don't float and bounce around as much. So it actually makes it easier from some perspectives out there. Okay. Following this signal. We're almost there. It's getting smaller and smaller. Probably gonna see it over this. There it is. Just popped up on the sensor. Yes, that is how you pronounce that word. So we're gonna grab this. Nice. And we're gonna shoot this with our lasers. And you notice I'm not actually deploying my turret. You don't have to. I try to shoot it before I actually get there. When I do this. Alright, we got some tin. That's some more tin. And vanadium. Nice! Vanadium is tier 2. Iron is tier 1. Hello? Thank you all. Alright. So, let's see. We will go... this way. There's quite a few signals this way. We've got a nice view out here with the rings and everything. This is pretty nice. Check this out. Whoop. Ruined. Yeah, got a nice view of the rings. Sometimes you just want to find planets with rings like this, and you know, you can go to your classified camera, take some nice screenshots, maybe replace your login screen with something like this, and then you could talk like Stewie Griffin when you talk to people about it. Okay. We're just gonna go in this direction. I'm still close to my ship. I kind of want to get away from it. I don't want to ruin circles around it, so I think we're just gonna go in this direction for a little bit. This is a great activity to do to listen to a podcast or watch a Twitch streamer like twitch.tv/Bwana. I hear he's pretty chill. No, it's a very, very, relaxing activity. There's not a whole lot involved, a lot of riding. I play simulators, so I play Euro Truck Sim, I play Flight Simulator. This is my jam. This is the kind of stuff I like. So when I say relaxing, I'm probably talking about me and other people that play those types of simulators. Even though, Elite Dangerous is technically a space flight simulator. Some people don't consider themselves to play Sims, but they play Elite. I'm like, well, that's debatable, sir. Madam. That's debatable. You probably are a simmer. Probably not a hardcore simmer. You probably don't have any kind of joysticks or crazy stuff like that. HOTAS. You probably don't have a HOTAS. But, yeah. It's relaxing. Like, if you were to do Elite Dangerous podcast, you could just do this while you're talking about stuff. That's actually a good idea. We'll call it Prospecting with Bwana. Welcome to Prospecting with Bwana, episode 7. Today, we're going to talk about outcrops and how they're stupid. What you got against outcrops? Caller, number 1, what do you got to say? I happen to be a proponent for outcrops. I think they're beautiful. I think they're great. They provide us minerals that we need for our everyday task. You, sir, should stop talking about outcrops. Okay, caller. Thanks for calling. You're banned. Next caller. Sometimes you have to break out the turret, guys. It happens. We got chromium, level 2. We got some vanadium, another level 2. See, level 2s we can trade down to level 1, so this is good. Cephia. Chromium again. Chromium again. Lots of chromium here. Carbon. Alright, cool. And I think my ship is actually gone now. Yes. Indeed. Alright, we're going this direction now. Nice. Ow. One recommendation I can make if you guys are going to do this is turn flight assist off on your SRV. You will thank me. I know that doesn't sound intuitive because flight assist generally helps you in your spaceship, but in your SRV, flight assist actually works against you. It makes it harder. Ask anyone. It really does. It makes it harder to actually move around. Turn flight assist off in your SRV in the options, and you'll thank me. It's a whole different game at that point. Hey, we got some bronzite Walter concrete. You will thank me. Trust. Trust, my gentle persons. Okay. Come here. Nope. Yep. Come on, give me some nickel. We got sulfur, iron, more sulfur. Iron is always good. Iron is a iron and nickel are common mats for synthesizing refuels and stuff. I think those two are used to synthesize lipids. I know that because I do that on my main account way too much. Because I forget lipids and I end up synthesizing them. Bad practice, you shouldn't do that. But I usually have max grade 1 mats anyway, so it's not that huge of a deal when I do it. So looking at our materials, you can go over here to your inventory and go down to materials. You can filter these by the type you want to see. I'm gonna do element, and that's fine. And you can see that I've got 6 nickel. And if you recall from the engineering materials that required for our overcharged multi-cannons, it's 1 nickel per roll. You can see a little icon next to it too that is pinned. I'm sorry, that it has ties to a pinned engineering recipe. So I can get 6 rolls, so 3 rolls per gun, which I think will get me to grade 2. Because that's all I can do, really, is just get to grade 2. Technically, I mean, since I don't have a lot of rep with Todd at the moment, it's probably going to take me more than 1 roll to get to grade 2. That's my assumption. If that doesn't happen, I'll be surprised. But we're almost done here. I want to get like 2 or 3 more, and then we can get our overcharge to grade 1 and start our journey to Super Vulture of awesomeness. So if we can get a couple more nickel, that'd be ideal. Actually be pretty good if we can do that. As you can see, I'm not flipping as much anymore because, you know, you don't float a lot on these high gravity planets. So like I said, it makes prospecting a little easier. So if you can find a planet that's over 1.0 Gs, don't fret, because like I said, for a lot of things it makes things easier. It's true. I happen to be an expert in the topic. Yep, I have degrees, I have documents, I have certificates, I have medals, I have ribbons. I have honorary degrees. Listen, I know this stuff very well. I'm a reputable source, as they call it on the internet. They cite me on Wikipedia. That's me. That's the guy. Yes. None of that's true, by the way. Just making small talk. All right, we're getting close to this signal here. This one will have nickel. I guarantee it. This one's gonna have nickel. It's happening. Ow. This one will have nickel. Okay, I can... Oh, I smell it. Yeah. Smells like a cheesesteak. Yeah. Also smells like I got hit with a bag of nickels, but that's okay. Ooh, there's another one over here. 2? Look at that. Look at that carbon. Who's not nickel? We won't judge him. There's our nickel. That's what we wanted. We're still going to get this other one, though. There's Rin Tin Tin. He's beautiful. We love him. And then there's sulfur. Nice. 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 Alright, so we've only been down here like, what, 10, 15 minutes? Haven't been that long. Some people will say avoid this at all costs. I think it's a good departure from just the normal rut of grinding and dying to super heavy crates that mass lock you and kill you. Though sometimes you want to take a break from that. Is that our first phosphorus? It is. Our first phosphorus. It's beautiful. Alright, we didn't find any more nickel, but that's okay. Let's call our vessel here. Recall ship. Come and pick us up, sir. We'd appreciate that. And while we wait for our vessel to arrive, we eagerly anticipate what we're going to do next. So, let me kill these filters here. I don't know if the stations... Actually, I don't think we're probably going to be going back to Todd's system to get our multi-cannons. I think they sell them there. I'm not positive, though. Alright, ship just jumped in. Is flying that direction. How you doing, boy? Unmanned Commander IPewPewOnly. Because he pew-pews only. You gotta ask somebody about that one. Wow. 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 Okay. Ouch. So all these features were added in Horizons, which came after year 1. It was the first expansion pack in Horizons. And we finally get our second one, man. The game's been out, what, 5-6 years now? And we're getting our second one in Elite Dangerous Odyssey coming up in 2021. So it's been a while since we got an expansion. We got a lot of free updates though from that. But this will be our next paid expansion. There we go. And we're boarding the ship. Nice. 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 Once we get in here, we'll get our map up and gonna plot back over here to Wolf 397. I don't know. No, let's put some filters in here. Economy, high tech, show by population. It doesn't meet that criteria. Is anybody over here high tech? I don't think so. That has a semi high population. Let's reduce the minimum here. Okay, we can go to Wolf 406. They might have some stuff. That'll be our backup. That's a high-tech refinery currently in a state of boom. 7.2 million people. You know what? Let's just go straight there. I forgot to check to see if Todd actually... if the system that Todd's in actually has multi-cannons there. The more stations we visit, the better. If we come across interstellar factors... or if we come across a material trader or something, then we'll be able to find them again on the map filters. So we'll take a little field trip here. Also, make sure you bind the button to jump to Super Cruise. Like if you target something and it's like target has been obstructed, you want to bind something to just jump to Super Cruise and not jump to system. I think by default it's just jump to system, right? Or jump to target. So I have my map to Control J. To do just jump to Super Cruise. That way I can just jump to Super Cruise, and then once I get around whatever planet or obstacle that I need to get around, I'll do that. Some people, I see a lot of new people, and I did this my first year too, is that they'll untarget what they were going to jump to just so they can jump to Super Cruise. And it's just as easy as going into the options and binding something to jump to Super Cruise. And like I said, I use Control J because J is for jump, and I just do Control J for that. So yeah, goodbye, nickel-infested planet. We appreciate your patronage. Thank you so much for hooking us up. Oh, that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail and a half right there, boy. Look at that! 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 Wait, it's gonna hit me. Wait, back up! Back up! Okay, we're good. Whew. Dangerous, man. You gotta be careful with that stuff. Goodbye, crater world of nickel. We got our few nickel bips and bobbles that we're going to apply to our multi-cannons and get that remotely engineered. Again, we won't have enough for... I don't think we'll have enough for our experimental yet. So we're basically escaping the atmosphere. I like this. I like to show this shot because it's very immersive. Where you're leaving the planet, you can see where you come from. You can see it kind of disappear. Oh, I'm gonna hit a ring. Okay, I'm not gonna hit a ring. We're good. Sometimes I'll... Oh, there, it's above me. Sometimes I'll hit a ring, but when I do that... Like, oh, I'm so immersed. Pow! You have hit a ring. Neat. Neat. Okay, there's Ross 129. We're gonna jump over there. Over there. Come here, boy. Alright, let's hope they got multi-cannons here. I'm taking the chance by doing this because I don't know. I know. I can just go to Anara, I can go to EDB, I can search for the parts and have them up. We'll get to that. We'll get to that point. I'm kind of easing people in, all the new people that are watching this and the people who haven't done much combat or the people that just don't know about that stuff. Kind of easing them into the ways of doing this without having to actually go to an external website. How you can do this stuff in game. Again, you can go to high-tech systems with a reasonably large population and generally they'll have good modules if they have, you know, stations there. And most times they do. But as you get seasoned and gristled, you'll be going to Anara or EDDB.io. Anybody that connects to the EDDN, Elite Dangerous Database Network, I think it's called, Data Network. Anybody that connects to that master database that we constantly update, you go to a site like that, you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, so we got a bunch of fleet carriers here. And let's go to Hamilton Gateway. What's so special about this system? Okay, it's not a bunch of fleet carriers, it's just some. I don't know why the system is popular. It's not power play, is it? No. It's a Mann system, Edmund Mann. It's exploited by him. Huh. Not sure why. Anyway, let's put my, while we're cruising in space, let's put my star class stuff back and take off population. Yeah. We'll do that. So we've got one multi-cannon already. And let's go over the modules here. We got one multi-cannon. We're going to trade in this pulse here for another multi-cannon. And we're going to engineer them both with overcharge. Now, this is not going to be ideal for breaking shields until we get our experimentals. But I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. It's going to be like a journey for us. It's going to be like a building thing. You can kind of... And you'll be able to see how it improves as we add corrosive and thermal. I always call it thermal. There's a name for it. Yeah, it's something to do with fire, with heat, because it'll penetrate the shields better. But it's not thermal. Thermal is something else. That's the way I remember it for some reason. But when we see it, I'll be like, ah, I was talking about X. Remember that thing where I called thermal? I actually mean bleh, and bleh will be replaced by what we find out the actual name is. Don't worry, you will find out what bleh is in due time. You'll find out. Bleh. Tell your friends. I watched this series on YouTube by this guy named Bwana called Combat Only Commander, and I learned a new word. Want to hear it? Yeah. Bleh. Cool. How do I get there? Go to youtube.com/Bwana. You'll find him over there. He also live streams over at twitch.tv/Bwana. And then you guys will show up in my chat in unison. You all go, bleh. And I'll be like, aw, you saw Combat Only Commander episode, insert number here. It'll be beautiful. Be our own little joke. Bleh. Don't forget to turn on your track IR, Bwana. Don't forget to cashing your bounties, Bwana. Bleh. So we've gotten 3 inside jokes out of this series so far. But who's keeping count? Not me. Not me. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You're keeping track. I ain't, though. Nah, man. Nah. Nah, man. Nah. Hamilton Gateway, what gifts dost thou bringest to the Vulture of Doom? Please let us know. Speak plainly. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I thought I was going to the wrong side. Reduce speed? What do you think I am? Alright, I'll go to landing pad 4-2, just for you. Okay, so we're gonna kill our engines. Let our FA slow us down a little bit. As we kind of coast on in. La-da-dee, la-da-doo. Landing pad 42, here we come. It's up there. I see it. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and land here. Alright. Beautiful. Some more fuel. And let's hope we get our parts here. If we don't, we'll make a sad face. We'll make a legitimate sad face. Yes. Yes, we will. Legit sad face. Here it comes. Wait for it. Here comes the sad face. You ready? You ready? Oh, wait a minute. I need this thing called money. This thing is 500k? Say what? Okay. I can't trade it in. Right? If I sell this... Yeah, it's only 100k. It's not going to be enough. Alright, we'll engineer one right now. We can't buy the other. But they do have it. So that's good. They do have it. So let's go over to our remote workshop. Multi-cannons. Ah. You were here. Type I was here in the comments if you were here. I was here when Bwana first got his first engineering module. On Commander IPewPewOnly. Oh. 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 It's beautiful. And like I said, it's not going to be enough to get us a grade 2. Besides, we gotta get some rep with Mr. Todd anyway. Ooh, here we go. We're getting there. I said 2 to 3 rolls. It looks like it's going to take us 4. So it's a good thing I got the extra ones. Actually, I'm being debated. Wow, look at these rolls. Why are they doing me this way? We're going to spend all this nickel on one gun? I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with this. This is something that pleases me. I'm actually smiling over here. They're actually maxed out. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we could get the 2 because we don't have the rep. But that's okay. I'll max this out. Alright. Awesome. 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 Alright, this concludes this portion of our Commander. Combat only Commander. IPewPewOnly. We won an adventure. Try to get a little extra money. Should have turned in our bounties because we got blowed up. Thankfully, we did have the rebuy. Now we don't have rebuy. Rebuy is gone. So we have to... Gotta make do with what we got. I went ahead and engineered one of my multi-cannons to overcharge. So that's gonna help me give me a little bit more power. And I didn't have enough to buy the other multi-cannon to engineer that. And I used all my nickel. So we're gonna have to prospect again to get more nickel. Okay. That's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. Again, if you're enjoying the series, please comment, like, subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Let me know. All right. Follow me on YouTube's youtube.com/Bwana here. Also, I got a good coffee YouTube. You can follow me over on Twitter, twitter.com/Bwana. Bunch of different places. Hey, if you want to support me, Patreon is the best way to do it. Patreon.com/Bwana, alright? I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. 07 Commanders, fly safe. Yeah.